why is the story here?
Why not? Because we're trying to find meaning and purpose. It's like saying to a daffodil or a flower, why are you here? It's being life. Life doesn't need a meaning or a purpose or a goal or an objective or an aim. Life is life. But in our ego self, the ego needs a purpose and a meaning, because the ego tells us, oh, you know, you need me to find your path, you need me. So it's very elusive and subtle. The ego kind of bumps itself onto the throne and says, oh yes, I'll help you. I'll help you find the fact that you are just oneness. But that's a story from the ego.
Yes.
So all that is just the ego telling the story.
Well, there were several times in my life where I had a lot of pain and suffering. And when I really allowed the pain and did not run away and was just sitting and holding this pain, there was so many times when the pain opened up and I came to the most immense beauty, which shows me that inherent in the ego structure, somewhere deep down, it remembers where it's coming from. It remembers that it's consciousness as well. And it wants to go back.
And that's the seeking.
That is
Inherent,
the seeking.
yes.
That's why we are seeking. We know somewhere there's freedom, and it doesn't let us rest.
The seeking is part of the idea of separation. They have to go hand in hand. They're not finding.
Yes.
So as long as there is seeking, there's not finding. And that's the story of the ego. As long as I think I'm separate, I will be looking for something that will make me whole.
Yeah.
That is the story of the ego.
Yeah.
So when there isn't the feeling that there's separation, then that type of seeking doesn't exist. So there's still kind of maybe wanting to go shopping, wanting this and that, but there isn't a seeking to become whole, because it's known that there is already wholeness.
Yes.
So that's the difference. That's what happens.
So when you say it is known, I understand it is known. So how does the world appear for you now? Do you see everything connected, or is it more everything is connected?
It's really difficult, isn't it, that word knowing, because we associate that with an intellectual knowing, and it's not an intellectual knowing in that way. It's a sense beyond the intellect, really. You could say it's a not knowing, really. There's a not knowing. So the mind wants to know, is it sort of like left 45 degrees, or is it in front, or is it behind? That's the mind.
Yes.
And when there's the idea of separation, there's an identification with mind, and a feeling that the mind can find the way to set us free. That's the idea.
Yes.
So, as you said, when you were in pain, there was a sort of sense that beyond the pain, beyond the story, that everything was really okay, is what you were feeling. There was beauty, that life is as it is, that even though it felt like there is suffering, that there is also beauty.
Yes.
There's an expansiveness.
Yes.
And that's all that there is. It's just there's a story, and there's the knowing, or there's the sense that there is life that is beyond the story. The story is very small. The character is very tiny. It's not in control.
Yes.
It's very, very smaller than a grain of sand.
Yes.
It's not in control of life.
Yeah.
And that's the shift, really, in perspective, and the energetic expansion, is that knowing that the character is interwoven with, is not separate from one.
Right. So when you say, I am Halina, what does this I refer to?
It's a social protocol. So it refers to this apparent mind-body that arises,
Right.
and the character and personality, and the apparent story through time. That so that still arises, but there's knowing that there's beyond that is the real identity.
Yes.
That what I am, what you are,
Right.
is beyond that.
Yeah.
So that play still carries on.
And are there moments in your life where you can be drawn back into the illusion?
No, that doesn't happen. No.